The type of AMG with a very special engine and suspension overhaul that made it the most potent C-Class yet. Today, I bring you the C63 AMG Black Series that was launched just many years ago. This is maybe one of your favorite generation of Mercedes AMG from some of your perspectives. Here is everything you need to know about this almighty C63 AMG Black Series, the most powerful C-Class of all time. The C63 Black Series is the ultimate edition of the ordinary C63 AMG. This car was the last model W204 gen of the C-Class. The Benz W204 C-Class is the third gen of the C-Class that came out in 2007 as a sedan saloon only, then evolved into with the AMG package saloon in 2008 with a 6.2 liter V8 engine. With more horsepower and torque, and the C-Class was received a facelift in 2011 with brand new features. They became available as a coupe during the same year, and then there was this, the ultimate track-focused, satisfying performance C63 AMG Black Series, and only became available as a two-door coupe. This Black Series was introduced in 2011 as for the 2012 model year and was released in 2012 with a strong modified AMG V8 with aggression track adjustments that produces fun factor, and it is an extremely limited production Black Series coupe. The car is wider, more powerful, and lighter than the regular standard C63 with a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 codenamed the M156. The exact same engine that powers the SLS AMG with 29 extra more horsepower and 14 pound-feet of torque than the standard C63 Saloon and 53 horsepower less than the Mercedes SLS. The engine produced about 510 brake horsepower to the rear wheels combined with a 7-speed automatic transmission with manual shifting mode and has full 57 pound-feet of torque. The engine redlines and revs at 7,200 RPM. The car can reach from 0 to 60 time in just 3.7 seconds than what Mercedes predicted, and weighed about 3,854 pounds and can top out at 186 miles per hour, which are good numbers for a Mercedes-Benz AMG with sportiness, technology, and a roaring sound from the engine. This Black Series is sharing some parts from the race car SLS AMG GT3 and the street version SLS. One piece that's shown from the race car, if you go to the back of the car, is this black diffuser on this Black Series with the two shiny twin tailpipes finished in chrome. AMG Sport suspension with AMG rear actual differential lock. Also in the back is a massive rear wing above on the trunk for more extra grip and extra amount of downforce, and the wing is also very optional. You can remove the wing or buy this Black Series without the wing. Personally, I like it with the wing to match the canards that's in the front bumper so that it looks just about right. For some AMG users, they prefer this car without the big wing for greater visibility, but this AMG is all about the sporty race car feel from the race car DTM with a naturally aspirated engine. This AMG Black Series comes available with 2 or 4 seats as optional if you want 4 seats. Since it's a track car, you wouldn't want 4 seats because it will just add extra amount of weight, making the car heavy. Only 800 units of this C63 Black Series were produced worldwide, and 100 of them came to North America, which means it is quite very rare to spot one in reality. About the styling and upgrades from this regular C63, you may think this was just a regular C-Class with a big engine when it first came out in 2011, but this car is very different than the previous C-Classes. This has many adjustments with front flare fenders and wide fenders to accommodate the larger tires for more grip and make the car look very aggressive and brutal. The springs were stiffer to improve handling, and the 3 vents on the side of the car were for brake cooling and giving the car a distinctive look. It also had carbon fiber brakes. The front of the hood is bulged out and has 2 vents in the middle and looks like the nostrils for the face above the grille, so the air can go inside the engine, making the car go quicker. Also, the carbon fiber mirrors to save weight, even though it has a mounted turn signal inside. They still managed to make it light by a few ounces. It has a carbon front splitter to keep the ride height low and carbon fiber side skirts as well. So let's jump inside the interior of this C63 Black Series. When you jump inside of this car, there's Alcantara on the seats. You'll notice that the steering wheel has Alcantara and the door panels too. The interior is definitely what you expect from Mercedes. Luxury, mid to high quality materials in here, just like most AMGs. The button center climate controls and the mirror window controls on the doors. The steering wheel has leather and optimum grip for the driver to feel comfortable. Inside the gauge cluster, the fuel is spotted on the left, speedometer in the center, and the rev limiter on the right with all LCD display, and the infotainment screen to adjust radio, volume, and GPS, and many more. This car also comes with various drive modes between comfort. You can choose Sport, Sport Plus, Manual, and Race with paddle shifters mounted on the steering wheel. The seats are bolstered with leather and Alcantara with red contrast stitching, so as the steering wheel, door panels, and the sunroof to give this car a really nice look. The seat belts are also red as well, which I find that really cool for this Black Series. The center console has storage and the concealed cup holders. Now, the practicality wise, the car has a big glove compartment on the passenger side and a good trunk that contains 11.7 cubic feet of trunk space. But if you want rear seats, I think you can push the trunk space even further by folding the seats down, but this particular one only has 2 seats, so it's only that amount of trunk space. The seats are comfortable, but the rider's quality can be rough because the car is sat low to the surface for track use, and that was its purpose. The handling is pretty precise and sharp, but no way around the supercar standards, and the fun factor is decent for this car. The Black Series is well equipped with a lot of great quality features in the interior, which is better than a lot of other track-focused cars. I say this car is more like a collectible choice than driving it daily. A weekend car to take out on racetracks like the Laguna Seca or the Nürburgring. This car has an amazing engine sound from a 6.2 liter V8, and you hear all around the car going for a run. A lot of people love this AMG Black Series because of the old school naturally aspirated V8, unlike these days AMGs with a 4 liter twin turbo V8. The old school 6.2 liter V8 is just much better with an amazing muscular sound from the pharaonic exhaust when the AMG was building naturally aspirated with endless amount of torque to do just that. What a stunning car. Now when you drive this car may still feel a bit heavy because of the amounts of technology that they still kept in Mercedes inside the interior and stuff like that. But this AMG is such an amazing car to look at. It does look like it's just a regular C-Class, but that's not true, because this C-Class is completely different than all the previous W204 C-Classes. And this car looks aggressive from every single angle. I like the front of this car with canards and also the front splitter carbon, and also the 2 vents in the hood to give an aggressive, angry look. And one important thing when you drive this car is the engine noise that never gets old, because nowadays Mercedes AMG is making 4 liter V8s with twin turbos, and Mercedes unfortunately will never make V8s like that again due to the emissions and regulations. That's why back in the day Mercedes used to make real good sports cars. They always come close to sounding like a muscle car. That's what AMG is about with the V8s, but that time now has changed after they start twin turbocharging and stuff, which is good. And the new AMGs don't look as bad, and they don't sound bad either, but the naturally aspirated is that they are generally more reliable and very thrilling to listen to with the full quality sound. That was the end car review of this Mercedes AMG Black Series, the C63, and I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to like this video, and I will see you next time for some more car reviews. Feel free to give me any car suggestions if you want to. Without further ado, let's jump inside of this C63 AMG Black Series and put the keys into the ignition to start the engine. Peace out.